My name is Laura Cabral, and I'm with the University of Buffalo Regional Institute. I'm happy to present our vision for growing Western New York's advanced manufacturing cluster in Western New York. With over 61,000 workers and about 1,600 firms paying an average wage of more than $85,000, advanced manufacturing is a sector that's poised for growth, as featured in Western New York's Regional Economic Development Council's investment strategies. We've been working on those for over 10 years. About half of our manufacturing jobs in Western New York are in growing sectors, and about 1/3 are growing faster than the national average. And we have global companies like General Motors, Moog, and Tesla, and manufacturers in Western New York supported almost $23 billion in exports in 2021. So we're ripe with opportunities, but we also face challenges. Challenges like insufficient infrastructure to grow companies, tightening labor pools with a lack of diversity, and limited growth of startups and entrepreneurs. Our vision is to implement projects that spark innovation for small businesses, support inclusive workforce development, and develop manufacturing infrastructure. The implementation team would be led by the Empire State Development and University of Buffalo Regional Institute team to coordinate. And our innovation projects unlock the region's unique specialized industries and capitalize on our strong material science R&D infrastructure. Our workforce projects create employer-driven training programs that align skills with demand, form career paths for job seekers, and focus on creating equitable opportunities for all. Our infrastructure projects redevelop brownfield sites using existing infrastructure to revitalize neighborhoods, attract investments and jobs. Western New York's high growth entrepreneurial activity is largely software startups. And although we have extensive manufacturing assets, hardware startups haven't been fostered. Sorry about that. So the University of Buffalo's business and entrepreneur partnerships will increase the specialization, diversity, and resilience of Western New York's manufacturing landscape by establishing a coalition to help hardware entrepreneurs validate market needs, create prototypes, develop manufacturing processes, and attract capital. Smaller manufacturers struggle to adopt innovative technologies, and we can't let those businesses fall behind. So our manufacturing technology program with Buffalo Manufacturing Works gives manufacturers support to overcome barriers to successful technology implementation. Manufacturing jobs go unfilled and employers can't find enough applicants with the skills, and many individuals face significant barriers to training, work, and economic mobility, but there is opportunity. And New York State, it has a clean energy goal, which will create a lot more jobs in that opportunity. So the Northland Workforce Training Center is really about expanding manufacturing training and a very successful high touch model for underrepresented communities to include industry-driven green economy training. Training matches need industries, closes the skills gaps, and expands career pathways equitably in our region. The Good Skills Career Builder, which is done by the Goodwill of Western New York, works in partnership with employers and trainers to expand our career on-ramps from the underserved. And the program moves individuals from under or unemployment into manufacturing careers through recruitment, assessment, training, and job placement and retention and wraparound services. In infrastructure, we need new infrastructure and industrial space to scale up the successes of the Northland Corridor, grow and diversify the manufacturing workforce, and maximize the benefit in one of Western New York's most distressed communities. The Buffalo Urban Development Corporation will expand the Northland Corridor Advanced Manufacturing Hub through historic rehab of abandoned factory buildings, a clean energy microgrid, and enhanced infrastructure. We also don't have enough sites for manufacturers, and many of the smaller manufacturers need to cultivate and grow through innovation, commercialization. So Invest Buffalo Niagara will market potential to reach the market potential of these smaller ones. Really think about site readiness and economic gardening for these brownfield sites across Western New York to match up smaller businesses and manufacturers with new sites. So in summary, just thinking about the outcomes across things, we're talking about thousands in good paying manufacturing jobs with a focus on equity, more marketable space, adaptive reuse of buildings and brownfields to bring people to jobs and jobs to people, and more successful smaller and medium-sized manufacturers who innovate to grow, increase startup opportunities to diversify and build the manufacturing ecosystem, and ultimately build wealth through better access to increased wages, jobs, and firms in our region in Western New York. Our proposal is grounded in strengthening leadership, leading the model with a model of inclusive economic development and sustainable impacts, and investing in these principles will build on our region's legacy of advanced manufacturing and propel the ecosystem into the growth of manufacturing for the future.